Therese Coffey has led the way, and Number 10 has now confirmed that nobody in government is going to deal with Greenpeace following the action where Greenpeace protesters climbed onto the roof of Mr Sunak's home in Yorkshire and hung black banners everywhere and a Just Stop Oil thing. Well, this is quite interesting, of course. I think it's wrong of the government. I think it's sort of strutting off in a huff. The people who led that action have been arrested, and they will face the consequences of that activity. I think it's not a good thing to target a personal home, and I think it's a dangerous stunt. But that said, the interesting issue is the hypocrisy in the response of the Labour Party. The Labour Party was asked whether or not they would also ban talks with Greenpeace should Greenpeace do the same sort of thing while they are in power. And the Labour Party said, well, there would be consequences for targeting the homes of politicians. It's the duty of government to engage with a wide range of organisations, including those they disagree with. However, it's also right that such organisations know that the tactics they choose will have an impact on how they are seen and engaged with. The stunt at Rishi Sunak's house was totally unacceptable, and there should be consequences for choosing to target politicians, families and homes. Well, those consequences exist. It's called arrest, and possibly imprisonment and whatever may follow, but it's about the people who are actively involved. I think it is the job of politicians to deal with organisations that represent concerns raised by the public. Greenpeace is one of those. It's quite a solid and international organisation, and it should be considered. And Labour is, at the moment, I don't normally get irritated by people who sit on the fence. I think sitting on the fence is a perfectly sound position normally, but in this case, I think Labour is sitting on the fence just a little bit too much, and it needs to recognise that actually there already are consequences, and that it should be, and that the government's decision is peak rather than proper politics and proper policy. We can't punish somebody twice for the same act.